Okay, hi everyone. In this video we'll talk about HDR, how to get it, how to enable it. I believe it's I just installed Debian 12. See here we go. Yeah, Debian 12, right? Like not too long ago, maybe a week or so. They updated to experimental updated their sources to the Plasma desktop to 6.0 or something. Yeah, so it's possible now to use HDR on Debian testing and experimental. So basically what you do is first you need to change your repositories to testing and the package of Plasma desktop to experimental. For all the newbies out there, this can break your machine. It's a beta. Don't use it on your workstation or anything important. One other thing, DistroTube did a video on how to move to, I accidentally said testing instead of unstable. And he did a whole video how to install unstable. You can do it the other way that he did it. I did it the way I did it, and yeah. First, let me show you. So we do sudo nano. I'm using nano. I don't know Vim, so I'm using nano. Slash etc. What is it? etc apt. Sources.list, right? You're gonna have to enter your password. So you won't see it while you type, and press enter, and this opens up the sources.list file, and you can see here. So if you put the number sign in front of each of these, it usually comes with all these sources enabled, but if you put the number sign of each of these, it will disable that source, right? And then change the two top ones, change to say the same as mine. So deb http debian.org debian. So these are the repositories where you're gonna get. SID is for testing, and of course, well, usually I enable the non-free source firmware. So, and then you want to add this one. This is for the experimental repository. The rest you can keep the same with the disabled option, because we're not gonna get, I don't know, updates, and we're not gonna have, and especially not from Bookworm, since we're going to testing, and as well there's no security patches sent to testing, so you can disable that. And I guess this is back ports. Are these back? Yeah, I guess. Oh, so they added back ports. I didn't know that. Usually that you had to add it yourself if you wanted any back ports. Probably this will be already disabled. Anyway, if it's blue, it means it's disabled. If you see it red like this, well, so once you've added all these, press Ctrl X to exit. And oh, it didn't give me a confirmation, but usually it will ask you, yeah, usually it gives you like a prompt, do you want to save it, and you have to press enter to keep the name of the file as sources.list. And now we do a sudo apt update to update our repositories, right? Update the sources, and you have now you can upgrade to testing. So that's a lot of packages. It's gonna take a while. So do sudo apt full upgrade. So full upgrade. Press Y, and be right back when this finishes. And I guess restart the computer once it finishes. That way we get started with a new software, of course. So while we were updating, we got this option. Etc whatever. File on system created by you or by script. Package maintainer. Install the, and usually I use the install the package maintainers version. That would probably be the best option. So I just say I or Y, 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 and we continue. So now I'm prompted by the grub configuration file. This is a different thing. So a new version of grub is available, but the version installed currently has been locally modified. And so since I have this is a dual boot, so I have a Windows partition on it, I'd rather like to keep the local version currently installed. But if you want to redo grub, redo the grub configuration, whatever, go ahead. Okay, we're back, and believe me, my screen doesn't look that bad. For me, it looks super good, but somehow the camera picks up this. Let me see if I can, how I can. Wow, that's better. Okay, anyway, now that we are back, so let me show you. Info center. Now we're on Plasma 52711, and we're selling 12, so I'm not sure what's going on over there, but let's to install the experimental Plasma desktop package. Go over here, copy that, and paste. I have a button, paste, and this command sudo apt-t to change the default repository to experimental, right? And then install Plasma desktop package. That will install the latest Plasma desktop package available in the experimental repository. So I'm gonna put my password in. Now it lists all the changes we'll be doing, and Y, and install. Okay, now it's finished and we can log out. You know what? It might be a better idea just restarting, so try to restart. Restart now. If it doesn't work, you can always do the restart through the terminal. So yeah, I'll do that. So do system ctl reboot, and boom, you see that works right away. doesn't have to wait. So now we are rebooted. Make sure Wayland is selected. Like that. See, now you can see the thing. Okay, now so now we can enter. Oops. No, we're in Plasma X11 again. Let me change that. Want to be on Wayland, of course. And sure, yeah, that's good. And login. Okay, here we go. You can see we have the floating panel, like it's supposed to be in Plasma, but a lot of the things are missing. So just the word K, I believe, brought up the keyboard. And well, now you have all the settings over here. So let's go to info, about the system, and look, now at 6.2.2, 6.2.2, which is the, and let's see if that will work. Where is it? I don't know if it will work out of the box. I might have to install a few packages. Where is the, here we go, display monitor. Look at this, enable HDR. Enable it, and to apply, the screen should go out and back on. And now look at that, HDR is on. Let's keep it, and yeah, well, let's watch some HDR content. Hold on a sec. Okay, so taking out the two Blu-ray discs, and they have the HDR. Let's see, HDR plus, right? And let's see. And now I installed MakeMKV with VLC and Java, so I can have I can play Blu-rays. Of course, I've enabled the HDR, as you can see. I've enabled the HDR. Okay, hi everyone. Future me here. So guess what? There's no browser that supports HDR in Linux, so trying to play Netflix or YouTube in HDR just won't work. Now, playing VLC usually supports HDR. Well, it has the ability to play HDR content, but for some reason, most of the time, I can't get it to play HDR. And on Wayland, which you need to get HDR, you can only have HDR on Wayland. X11 still doesn't. Is it X11? I don't know. So X still doesn't support HDR and probably won't for the foreseeable future. And Java, what's it, the Blu-ray menus? You won't have Blu-ray menus except on X. So if you want Blu-ray menus, you can't use HDR, and if you want HDR, you can't use Blu-ray menus. So to be able to see, not focusing, to play Blu-rays in HDR, I found that MPV does play Blu-rays properly in HDR. So I can show you here. Let's do VLC, right? Bring up VLC. I've put in a Blu-ray, the Mission Impossible, whatever. Oh, okay, whatever. Change to disc. Do Blu-ray, no disc menus, play. Okay. You see here? This is washed out. You're not supposed to be able to see all that. That's supposed to be way darker. Now, this is because something with VLC, I'm not sure if you figure out, I believe there's something you're supposed to be doing here at video and manually setting the output, but I'm not sure. But if you really want to watch HDR, let me stop this. You can use MPV. So the way to play Blu-rays in MPV is by this command. So MPV BD, I'm not sure what this part does, and you tell it Blu-ray device and you point it to your Blu-ray device, which you can. So over here, this is the important part. You want to do you want to get the path to your Blu-ray. So you can get the path through here. You see this device, it tells me it's dev SR0 in my case. Yours might be different or not. And press enter. And this will take a minute. It says I don't have a configuration file, whatever. I think I did put configuration file, whatever. I'm not gonna check right now. Anyway, and it starts up MPV, and now it's the proper look. You see, it's dark. It's proper. It's the colors pop just like it's supposed to be. And that's how you watch HDR content on Linux. Have a good day, and subscribe, whatever, for more.